Hi everyone and welcome to my place. Get yourself a cup of coffee and sit and join me while I show you today how to make this. This is an inexpensive piece of jewellery using just a little bit of silk. I've got some wire in the inside, I've got a little bit of chain, and I've got some embellishments, and this just goes around the neck like so, and with the wire in it it just holds its shape. Oops, hold on. Oh, what am I doing here? Just holds its shape. I think that will look very messy considering I've got pearls underneath it. But if you're looking for something really lovely to make, maybe something for Mum for Mother's Day, or you've got an outfit that just needs something, it's really, really easy to put together. I love how that just goes like that. So I'll just put that down and I'll show you how to construct it. Right, you need a piece of silk. It's silk or something like a lining, like a satin lining, something that's not too thick because you've got to thread it through the chain. Now what I've done is the length of your fabric is going to determine how long this tie here is going to be. So I've made mine, what about, I don't know, just under a metre long, or it's just under a metre long, and I've cut it, as you can see, it's about 1.5 inches deep. And then what you do is you just need to sew from that point there all the way along and leave a little opening, of which I've got a wee opening here somewhere I'll find it in a minute. So leave a wee opening so that you can sew it from that. So get wrong sides together, sew it around, and then once you've got it all sewn up, it's just a matter of iron it. And then what I like to do is, I need glasses now because I'm a little bit blind. So once you've sewn through there, just cut that bit off like so, and then I'll cut that bit there off. And then where's my opening? I've got an opening in here somewhere. Oh, I've sewn it so, there it is. There's my opening right there. And it's just a matter now of pushing that through there like that, getting a big needle, knitting needle, and then just pushing that all the way along until you reach the opening. And the reason why I cut that little edge there was so that I've got a nice little point at the end like I've got there. Pull that through like so, and you'll see why we did wrong sides together or right sides together, so that when we got to this stage we could bring it through to the right sides, and then you can give that a nice little iron when you get to there, and then that will be ready for the next stage. Now you need a long piece of wire, and this is about a 20 gauge wire, and what I've done here is I've just put a little loop. You might not be able to see that, but there's just a little tiniest, I'll put on my hand there, the tiniest little loop at one end, and then I've done the other at the other end there. And then going into your middle where you threaded it through, push that through to there, pull that through, and then getting the other end, push that through. Don't worry about that bending because we can bring that right. Whoops, that will come right at the end, and push that right down to that end, and then just bring the whole thing through so that it's exactly that same length as we had. Then getting your chain, now looking at the chain that I've got, you need something that's quite wide, and that's the width that I'm going to use. You can use this if you wanted to and have this kind of fixing, but the whole thing is that once you've got it on, you tie it, because you won't always have everything that you need. That chain there is a little bit too small, so this is this chain that I've decided, and you just need it to be sort of almost like to just about go round the whole neck with just maybe 1 inch at one end, okay? Then you don't need a needle, you don't need anything from there, just getting that like that, and then you just thread that through all of the chain, which is really easy. And also by making that little loop with the wire like I did at the beginning, the reason I did that is so that the wire doesn't push through the end of our little pointed bit, and it makes it easier to thread through. Once you get to there, bring the whole thing to what is your middle, so folding that in half, so there's my middle there, and then just pulling out your chain like so to the full length, and it will get all sort of like twisted around, but you don't need to worry about that. So if you want to have a longer tail and a shorter tail, then just adjust those at that stage. And I think with this one here, Yeah, mine's just in the, yeah, I've got equal lengths on either side. Right, from there, if you can leave it as it is to just put around the neck and tie, like so, or if you wanted to, I use these little pearls here, glasses on now. So I've got these little eyes here, these tiny, tiny little eyes, and you're not really supposed to do that. You should open that up. That goes onto there like that, and then you can just put your little pearls on the side. I should have had a gold one, but never mind, I didn't have a gold one. And then just bringing that, closing that like so, and continuing on until it's all done. Or if you wanted to, just at the ends here, I've got this earring, this dear little earring thing with the little sparkles on, which I thought could be quite nice as well. Just open that up like so, take that out of there, get rid of that, use your O-ring, open that up, put that through there, and you could have that at the end as well, instead of the pearls, which could be nice. Actually, I'm going to take that off because I've decided that I don't want that on there. I actually prefer that little bit. I prefer that at the end. I thought that that would be quite a nice embellishment. So if you've got an earring, you've got a set of earrings and you've lost one perhaps, that could go onto it, and that could be a really lovely finishing statement to just hang down in a beautiful frock. So if you're looking for jewellery and you haven't got very much money, or you're on a budget, or you can't find what you want, that works quite nicely. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you another day.